Welcome to the KEP Knowledge English Podcast. I'm your host, James Rivers, and I'm thrilled to have you join us on this journey of learning and discovery.
And I'm Sophia Wells. Whether you're looking to improve your English skills or dive into insightful discussions on a range of topics, you're in the right place.
Here on KEP, we explore everything from language learning tips to thought-provoking conversations that will challenge your perspective and expand your knowledge.
Each episode will bring you fresh insights, practical advice, and a little bit of fun along the way. So grab your headphones and let's get started.
This is KEP Knowledge English Podcast. Let's dive in. All right, let's talk about something we've all dealt with at some point. That overwhelming, unexpected sleepiness during work or study. You know, the kind of tiredness that just sneaks up on you, even though you slept well and had a decent breakfast.
Yeah, you sit down to work or study, ready to power through your to-do list, and then bam, you're suddenly fighting to keep your eyes open. It's like your brain has checked out and you're just staring at the screen, hoping to magically finish everything.
I mean, who hasn't been there? You might have big dreams and ambitions, whether it's achieving success, becoming wealthy, or earning recognition. But let's be real. If you're in that constant state of sluggishness and fatigue, those dreams are going to be tough to reach.
Right? It's like you're trying to climb a mountain with no energy. If you're constantly tired and unfocused, how are you going to tackle challenges, stay motivated, or get anything done? But here's the thing. We don't have to rely on caffeine or energy drinks to fix this. There are simple, natural ways to fight off that fatigue.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to cover today. Ways to get your energy back without resorting to harmful solutions. We've got practical tips that anyone can try to stay alert and productive, no matter how sleepy you feel.
And let's be honest, caffeine might work temporarily, but it can also lead to that terrible crash later. Today's methods are healthier and, trust me, they work wonders. So stick around. This is going to be a game changer. Okay, let's dive into our first tip, stimulating the senses. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, it's so effective. So, James, let's kick things off. What's the first sense we should focus on?
Let's start with sight. If you're working in a dimly lit room, you're basically setting yourself up for a nap. Light is one of the easiest ways to boost your energy. We all know how much better we feel when we're in a bright, open space. It's like your body knows that the sun is out and it's time to be awake and alert.
Yes, whenever I can, I always try to sit near a window. That natural light is like magic. And it's not just about brightness, it's about the connection to the outside world. It reminds your body that it's time to be active.
And for those of you stuck in offices with no windows, don't panic. You can still use bright artificial lighting. Even something as simple as adding an extra lamp to your desk can make a huge difference. The more light, the less likely you are to feel sleepy.
Totally. And let's not forget how powerful sunlight is. If you can, try to get some sunlight in the morning. It helps regulate your internal clock and tells your body, hey, it's time to wake up.
That's so true. And another quick tip, if you're working in a coffee shop or public place with dim lighting, make sure to find a spot with lots of light. It's a small adjustment, but it'll make a huge impact on how alert you feel. Let's move on to sound. Now, we all love our favorite tunes, but did you know music can actually help keep you awake? The key is choosing the right type of music.
Oh, for sure. I'm guilty of blasting my favorite songs when I work, but I've learned the hard way that it distracts me. What's better is listening to instrumental music or tracks in a language you don't understand. It keeps your brain engaged without pulling your focus away from the task at hand.
You're right. When you're listening to music with lyrics you know, your brain will start singing along. And before you know it, you're more focused on the lyrics than the task you're working on. But instrumental music? It's like a gentle background that stimulates your brain, keeping you awake and alert.
And if instrumental music isn't your thing, you can try listening to foreign language songs. You're still getting the rhythm and melody, but without the temptation to sing along, which helps keep your brain focused on the work.
That's a great point. Music can set the mood, but only if it supports your focus. I've found that classical music or even ambient sounds work wonders. And hey, if music's not your thing, white noise or nature sounds can also help keep you from zoning out.
Yeah, it's all about finding that sweet spot where the music is stimulating but not overwhelming. So experiment and see what works best for you.
Let's talk about taste. This one might sound a little strange, but using your sense of taste can really help keep you awake and alert.
I know, it sounds too simple, right? But trust me, a little snack can work wonders. The key is choosing a snack that boosts your energy and keeps your blood sugar steady without the crash that comes from sugary treats.
Well, for me, I love something like cinnamon flavored candies or even a cinnamon stick. It's not just about the taste, it's got natural properties that help clear your mind and boost your focus.
I'm with you on that. Cinnamon is known for stimulating your senses and helping you stay sharp. Plus, it's healthier than loading up on sugary snacks, which can lead to that dreaded afternoon slump.
Yes, another great option is something like herbal teas. Peppermint or ginger can give your brain a little jolt of energy. It's a great way to refresh your mind and keep going without reaching for another cup of coffee.
And the key here is moderation. Choose snacks that are good for your body, not just your taste buds. You want to keep your energy up without overloading on sugar or unhealthy fats. Now, here's an interesting one, aromatherapy. You might not think about it, but your sense of smell can have a huge impact on how alert you feel.
It's true. Scents can stimulate your brain and help you stay sharp. For example, peppermint or citrus scents are known for their energizing properties. A little whiff of essential oils can wake you up in an instant.
Absolutely, and it doesn't have to be anything complicated. If you're working from home, you can use an essential oil diffuser with a few drops of peppermint or lemon. It'll fill the room with a fresh scent and help keep you awake.
I've also seen people use flowers to create a natural, energizing environment. You don't need anything fancy. Just a simple bouquet of fresh flowers like jasmine or lavender can do the trick.
And if you're in an office with no flowers around, try essential oils. Just be careful with the amount you use. Too much can be overwhelming, and you don't want to annoy your coworkers.
Great. A little goes a long way, and it's all about keeping the atmosphere around you fresh and energizing. So give it a try the next time you feel yourself slipping into sleepiness. Let's move on to physical activity. This one's probably the most important. Our bodies are built for movement, so when we sit still for too long, it's easy to start feeling tired.
I couldn't agree more. A little movement is key. You don't need to run a marathon, just a few minutes of activity can make a world of difference. Even something as simple as standing up and stretching every hour can keep you awake and energized.
Definitely. And if you're working in an office, try taking the stairs instead of the elevator. It's a quick burst of activity that gets your blood flowing and your mind alert.
I love that. Even if you can't walk around a lot, just moving around for a few minutes can reset your energy. If you're stuck in one spot, take a short walk to the bathroom or do some light stretching at your desk.
The key is breaking up your time sitting. Moving around gives you a quick energy boost and helps fight off that mid afternoon drowsiness.
It's all about staying active, even if it's just for a few minutes here and there. It keeps your body in motion and your mind sharp. Okay, here's one that's super easy. Talking. You don't have to have a deep conversation, but just a little chat with someone can help wake up your brain.
Totally. Even a quick conversation with a coworker or friend can pull you out of that sleepiness. You're activating your brain and suddenly you're more engaged and awake.
Right. It's like hitting the reset button for your brain. You don't need to talk for hours. Just 5 to 10 minutes can make a huge difference in how you feel.
And if you can't chat with someone nearby, try calling a friend or family member for a quick chat. It'll refresh you and give you that little boost you need to get back on track.
So, next time you're feeling sleepy, instead of reaching for a cup of coffee, try talking to someone. You might just be surprised at how much it helps.
So let's recap. When you feel that sleepiness setting in, you've got a bunch of simple tricks at your disposal. Brighten up your workspace, play some background music, snack smart, and keep moving.
Yep, and remember, the key is to keep your senses engaged. Sight, sound, taste, and smell all play a role in keeping you alert. With these strategies, you don't need to rely on caffeine or energy drinks.
For sure, these are simple, healthy habits that can make a huge difference in how you feel throughout the day.
So, next time that sleepiness creeps in, try these tricks and see how they work for you. Stay sharp, stay focused, and take care of your body.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope these tips help you stay energized and productive. Catch you next time.
Take care, everyone, and stay awake.